響かせましょう。愛と勝利の歌をフォーメーション。
What is going on, guys? My name is Germ and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, as always, leave your boy a like and subscribe. And we got ourselves LR Ribrianne here at 55%. Now I got enough stones to do a multi at work, and I was like, you know what, let's test our luck. Let's test luck. And we managed to pull her. So we have LR Ribrianne here. I don't think LR Ribrianne is particularly impressive. She is the first character on JP to have the new pity system installed. So, well, not the new pity system for a card, but the new pity system in terms of summoning. So if you spend 1,000 stones, you can get a free copy of her. Not a free copy of her, but you can get a copy of her. So let's go ahead and dive in and see why I just don't like LR Ribrianne, right? So LR Ribrianne, maybe you guys want to see Ribrianne, Kakunsa, and Rozie, should I say. So they are a Power of Wishes and Special Pose lead for 4 key and 150% to stats. 30% attack and defense for 1 turn on 12 key, 50% attack and defense for 1 turn on 18 key. When there are 2 or more tournament participants category allies on the team, they get an intro, which we just saw, and for 1 turn, they will change physical, AGL, STR, and, well, that's it, into tech orbs for 3 turns, and they get 3 key for 3 turns. Then start turn, they get 3 key and 122% attack and defense. They will always change STR orbs into tech orbs. They have a 30% chance to change physical orbs into tech orbs, 30% chance to change AGL orbs into tech orbs, and if HP is 66% or more when they attack, they get a guaranteed additional that has a 50% chance of becoming a super. When there is a Universe Survival Saga category ally on the turn, they get another additional attack, which has a 70% chance of becoming a super attack. When they collect 2 or more key spheres, they get 2 key, an extra 122% attack and defense, and they get 22% damage reduction. And then crit rate chance plus 22% for every 2 key orbs collected up to 66. That's one thing I wish they would change about this character. If this was damage reduction instead, like if they had swapped the damage reduction she gets from the 2 key spheres and then changed the crit to damage reduction, I don't know why that's happening. It would just be way better for her, right? Critical hit, you know, that was damage reduction plus 22% for every 2 key spheres obtained up to 66%. 6 key spheres, she has 66% damage reduction instead. She would have been saved. The savior, man. The save. So they do have an active skill that transforms them into Giant Ribrianne when there is another Power Wishes category ally attacking in the same turn, or when HP is 66% or below, or once 6 turns have elapsed from the start of battle, which is, I don't know. Turn 6, you're not really going to get that out, but it is a giant form, so it will nullify, like, Omega's AoEs, essentially. You're not going to be able to nullify Zamasu's AoEs with that. Mordant meets the eye, Metamorphosis, Battlefield Diva, Signature Pose, Tournament Power, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, and she's on Special Pose, Power Wishes, Peppy Gals, Universe Survival Saga, Transformation Boost, Joined Forces, Space Traveling Warriors, Tournament Participants, Giant Form, and then in terms of linking partners, this just sucks. That's it. So, Giant Ribrianne, I mean, it's just a bunch of old characters. Brienne de Chateau, it's just bad. It's really bad, right? Their best meta-relevant partner would be Kale, but they only share 3 links with each other, and they don't really help Kale, right, at all. And in terms of 200% leads, they are only on 2. They are on the androids and on Kale's. That's it. So, I guess if you wanted to run them on Kale's team, you could do that. Then, Giant Ribrianne, the only thing that really matters is that she gets, I think, attack on 18 key. Yeah. 50% attack for 1 turn on 18 key, and then 12 key just does regular damage. 2 key per key sphere collected. They change STR orbs into tech orbs, and then they randomly change a type of key sphere other than STR and tech into rainbow, and then she has a 50% chance to perform a crit. It's just, you know? A lot of just, I see it. It could be good. It could be good. So they're at 186k defense. We are getting support from the androids. I guess one really good thing about this is we are going to be able to have like this with the androids. Can we get 6 key spheres? We can. So this will get them their full build up. They are now at 199k, basically 200k defense, 50%, so they'll be at like 300k. Well, they get the extra 122% as well. I'm guessing that applies on super for them, so they'll be at like 500k defense if I'm correct. I'm not good at calcing units defense. I just see 50%, so that makes sense that she gets 100% defense. 7.25. Okay. Not a bad attacks at the start off. We are going to have, keep in mind, we have 2 more additionals incoming. So hopefully we get the 50%. This should be the 50% chance one. 4.53. Another thing about Ribrianne I don't really like is her animation. Her animations are like, okay. Her super attack animations, right? We didn't get the 70% chance. That's insane. We got the 50, but not the 70. Wait a minute, but we have a Universe Survival category ally. That should have been a guaranteed additional, no? I'm so confused. How? Huh? Is it a Universe Survival Saga category enemy? No, it can't. There's no way. If it's an enemy, she's even worse than I thought. Hold on. Let me look up LR Ribrianne in the background. Maybe the Dokkan info site has not the right information, but how? Does that mean she doesn't have an? Please don't tell me it's you and her survival saga enemy. No, it is an ally attacking in the same turn or an enemy. She would have. So that we get the. We didn't get the additional set. Okay, I guess that's weird, but sure. I don't know. I don't know. Now we're actually gonna have her next to Ribrianne, which is gonna give her 5 out of 7 links, I think. Yeah, Battlefield Diva, Metamorphosis, Signature Pose, the Wall Standing to R. Is that the Innocence? What is that? More than meets the eye? Yeah. Okay, that might be that might be more than meets the eye. More than meets the eye, Metamorphosis, Battlefield Diva, Tournament of Power, and that's it. And then we're getting Fierce Battle from the androids. Let's go ahead and get these. We should be able to get 6 orbs with Ribrianne again. That's another thing, man. You have to run them on a team where the leader needs multiple orbs. They need multiple orbs. It's just not a good, like, kit, you know? I didn't actually check her defense. She should have been at, like, 200, I'm pretty sure. But it's just running her on, like I think Kale is probably going to be the better leader for her, but she doesn't help Kale in any way. The issue with Ribrianne on the androids is she's an orb hungry character. 8.75. We got an extra million off of just having links up. She's an orb hungry character when the leader of her, probably the better team for her to actually run her on, is also an orb hungry character. Wow, double normal, huh? A double normal. So that's so good. Now, if those have been supers, right? If we had gotten a triple super attack there, which at 55%, all she's going to be able to do is a triple super, it might have worked out a little bit better for us, but her defense is going to be pretty decent. I think she's good. It's just the issue is she just doesn't have a spot right now, right? We don't have like a top tier Ribrianne or a top tier Kakunsa or a top tier Rozie to really be like, yeah, she's going to be so good, man. She's so good. Because the issue with it, and like I'm stating here right now with you guys, the biggest problem is that her best team is the androids team, and she's just as orb hungry as they are. The androids are very orb hungry characters, so adding another orb hungry character to the team, you know, it's not good. It's just not good. So I guess the other thing too I could say is, like, again, the damage reduction being that low, 22% damage reduction is not going to get you anywhere. It's not. I'm pretty sure that after a super attack, if her defense is high enough, maybe. But keep in mind that the hardest bosses in the game all hit for 1,000,000 plus. So you get the picture. Let's say Ribrianne's at 500k with only 22% damage reduction. She's still taking like 750k, 800k for a super, somewhere around there. Right? It's just not high enough. You know, that's the problem with this Ribrianne. It's not high enough. Alright, so this turn we're going to have support. We are actually going to be able to pop Ribrianne's active. We could go Giant, huh? Let's go Giant next. 400k for her, okay. We have the Androids unit super attack active and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and grab these here. We'll grab that with Ribrianne. Let's go ahead and get this with our girls right here. Ribrianne, Kakunsa, Rozie. 276k defense. That is with the Android support. We have UI Goku, physical UI Goku supporting as well. They're going to get the extra 122% attack and defense on super, I'm assuming. So we'll be like, what, like 5? And after super, I guess their defense could get pretty decent, huh? 5 to 6 to 700k. I could work, I guess. 7.14. Nice. Nice. Yeah, 7.14. So they're kind of in that 7 million range is what it is. Okay. Hopefully this is an additional. Yeah, 4.4. So they're kind of in like that 7 million range from what I'm seeing. It's just the big issue is I'm running Brienne de Chateau, and the problem with Brienne de Chateau is she's not a character you want to run. Period. She's not a character you want to really be running without a lot of Peppy Gals. So, you know, we're not going to be using the Peppy Gals category to have Ribrianne go insano mode, right? We're just going to be there for the ride. Next turn, we will pop the active for Ribrianne. We'll go into Giant and we'll see what she can do. The good thing about it is that it is an actual Giant transformation. So for 2 turns, you know, we're going to be able to nullify these AoE attacks, these heals, whatever like condition happens. They're supers. They won't be able to super us. So I guess that'll be, yeah, there we go, 17. Dub. Junanago did his thing, man. Junanago did his thing. So it's good. Like, they have a Giant transformation, but turn 6 is not, like, something that's going to be common. I know against Omega, yeah. Omega, you'll be able to get this easy. But Zamasu, you're not, right? And still, like, nullifying Zamasu's super attacks, like physical fuse Zamasu, the actual merge Zamasu boss, nullifying his super attacks is very good because he hits so goddamn hard on that super that it's good. But you really want to do it for the AoE so the rest of your characters don't get completely slaughtered by that. And unfortunately, you're not going to be able to turn it like that, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and do this. We have no support. We can get the standby with Goku, huh? I guess I'll pop Goku's standby in case we die. Well, actually, no, we're not going to die because we're going to just pop Ribrianne's active. Alright, fellas. Let's go ahead and go Giganto mode here with our girl, Ribrianne. Oh, they actually don't even have... Oh, wait, no, this is Brienne de Chateau. Okay, I was about to say, they actually don't even have Rozie and Kakunsa there.
みんなの熱い愛が伝わってくる。愛って素敵。ラブリーラブラブリブリアン。愛は宇宙を救うのよ。
Alright. So now we're in Giant Ribrianne mode. We're basically just, it's a Giant transformation, right? I still, to this day, the best Giant transformation is Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo is still the crazy. Yeah, good thing I popped her active. Now, the animation is actually... That animation, the actual Giant form transformation, is a very cool animation, right? Exactly what happens in that moment. Universe 2 is giving all their love energy to Ribrianne, and then she can go Giant form. 50% chance to crit. We're going to be able to change orbs around and have Rainbow Orb changes so we could set up our rotations up, like, after we leave the Giant transformation. So we could save orbs for Ribrianne if we need to. We could save orbs for the androids if they were on rotation and stuff like that. This is a good Giant form because it's able to set you up, you know? Once you leave this Giant transformation, you can have that setup and stuff like that. I think for Ribrianne, I would go either dodge or additional. I think that would be probably your best bet, dodge or additional with Ribrianne, but because she already does crits on her Giant form and she already has the 66% chance to crit in base. So crits aren't really going to help you out the most with this character. I think if you're a real big like dodge hater or you just don't like dodge, additionals is good, right? Getting the extra defense on super attack is always very good. Then you have, what's it called? This form right here who has a 50% chance to crit already. So putting crits on this character is just not really going to be the most useful thing for you. I would go dodge. You know, you guys know me. I'm a dodge lover. I'm a dodge defender. I'm the dodge guy, man. I do enjoy dodge on my units, but I will probably just go additionals. I'll probably go a mix, dodge and additional. So we only have 2 turns of Giant Ribrianne, right? Keep in mind that now Cell will not be able to super us and stuff like that. She's at what, 199k? They're at 183k. No 6 orbs, so we're not going to have the full entire spiel for Ribrianne's crit chance, but that's a-okay. You need 6 orbs in order to get Ribrianne's full crit, her 66% chance to crit. We only got, what, 5 orbs, so she has a 44% chance to crit, which is still a decent chance to crit. I think that's good. Like, she's okay. She's not really, like, as bad as I was thinking, but I just don't think that the hardest content, she's not going to be built for the hardest content game. 6.8. Yeah, so she's kind of, like, stuck in that 7 million range. That's for sure. She's definitely just kind of stuck in that 7 mil range. 7 million to 4.25. Then, I mean, we're going to be able to... Once we get her link leveled and stuff like that, I'm assuming she's going to be up at, like, 8 million and stuff like that. If we manage to find, you know, the links, right? So, yeah. There's LR Ribrianne. I don't know how I feel about her. She seems like she's okay, right? Maybe she would take a lot of damage from super attacks, especially turn 1. Turn 1, only 200k defense. She is going to get crushed by Zamasu, right? And I get that there's more fights than just Zamasu, but we want to be able to base these units off of Zamasu. You know, Zamasu is the hardest boss in the game, so we just have to keep it going like that. So if you guys made it to the end of the video, leave your boy a like and a subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and get to link leveling her, getting her ready, and then we'll see. I'll see you guys next time.